So now we look at a nice TAIBAI ZUN, which is in this auction here, this piece. The auction is on October 16, 2025, fine Asian art. This is lot number 158 and it's shown here in the catalog. This is a classic beehive water pot. It's called TAIBAI ZUN in Chinese and it's from KANGXI, so this is late 17th century. There have been a lot of copies made of this in the 19th century and people still sometimes struggle a bit to differentiate. It's actually pretty easy. The first thing is you have this really nicely painted mark, which is in a spectacular blue, KANGXI blue, of course. And then you have these absolutely incredible glazes, peach bloom glaze, which varies from a deep copper oxblood to more like a liver red into a grayish glaze. And the extent of these transmutations within the glaze from these three color patterns vary within this corpus, literally for every piece different, but you almost always find all three of them. And if not, you find at least two. And the quality of these colors is just absolutely exceptional and spectacular. So you really need to handle at least one confirmed original to tell the difference between the earlier pieces from the late 17th century and the ones that were made in the 19th century. The interesting thing about this one, people think that the neck of this one has been cut, like in other examples. But the thing is, that's not entirely accurate. Yes, it has been cut, but apparently it has been cut off or trimmed on purpose. There is quite a few of these around. Here's one in the Metropolitan Museum. In the permanent exhibition, a really nice one. And as I said, there's a few others. And the thing is, the school of thought today is that some people didn't like the neck because it was too narrow to put their brushes in. And so they deliberately removed the neck on some of the pieces. This also explains why it's cut so neatly as in this piece. You can really see it. It's absolutely perfect, just like on the example in the Metropolitan Museum. Literally the twin brother, twin sister here, both with these really nicely engraved decor medallions here. There's three of them all around. Again, of course, much nicer the carving here as on the later pieces from the 19th century. So I think this is a deliberately and on purposely trimmed piece, and so should not be considered as a damage, but more as a variant of the beehive type. The piece comes from the collection of Pierre Bellonès, a notable French collector who passed away in 1939, so this has strong provenance. He was a composer who worked with Maurice Ravel and Éric Satie, very famous classic music composers of their day. He was also probably the guy who added the stand here, which is in the Chinese style. It's hardwood, but it's obviously much later than the piece. It fits very well and also serves for it as being protected. Yeah, so at 5,000 euros, comparables of this beehive group have sold well in excess of 100,000 euros. It's very, very hard to find originals at a decent price. This is a real chance to get one. And if you want to bid on it, 5,000 euros is the starting price. There's no reserve. I wish you good luck in bidding.